Hello, students. Are we ready for the next problem? All right, let's read it. Sebastian graphed the pentagon MNRST and dilated it using the origin as the center of dilation and with a scale factor of 1/1/4. Which of the following represents the ordered pair of the new pentagon M prime, N prime, R prime, S prime, T prime? Okay, so let's see what is it that is given to me. Well, first of all, I know that it's dilated. So that tells me right away that two things can happen. Either the shape is going to get bigger or the shape is going to get smaller because it can be either way, right? It's also giving me the scale factor. It's very important that we know what the scale factor is. When the scale factor is given to you, I would say it should make things a lot easier for you guys. So the scale factor is 1/1/4. I'm going to change it to a decimal. So that would be 1.25. This is very important for us. We're going to use it through the whole problem. Okay? So let's continue. So what kind of shape is given to you? Is it the new one? Is it the pre-image? How do I distinguish between those two? Well, if you notice, they're giving you the labels like that with no apostrophe, right? Therefore, if it's not an apostrophe, that means this is your pre-image. Okay? And if that's the pre-image, then this one here will be my image. Very good. Okay, so let's see if we remember. There was a little formula or maybe something like that your teacher gave you earlier, that it says something like this. If you want to find the new coordinates for a given figure, all you need to do is you need to multiply the pre-image times your scale factor, and that will give you your image. Which kind of means if I give you the original, you gotta multiply by the scale factor, and that will give you the new image. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to use the coordinates. Okay, so let me find some of the coordinates on my shape. Okay, so one of my coordinates, I'm going to start with M. So the coordinates for M are 20 and 20, right? So the first number is your X value, the second number is your Y value. All you gotta do is you gotta multiply the X value times the scale factor. So I'm gonna multiply 20 times the scale factor, which is 1.25, and that would be equals to my new image, which is 25. So when I write my M prime, I know the value for the X will be at 25. Okay, now we're going to do the Y value. Now the Y value is at 20. Then you do the same thing. Honestly, I don't think we needed to do it, but I'm going to write it down just so that you don't get confused. That'll be 125, and that will still give me a 25. So my X value is 25. My Y value is also 25. Ready? Okay, let's go on to the next one. So what about if I want to choose the next one as N? So my N value, or my N coordinates, sorry, are 100 for X and 40 for Y. So what are we going to do is we're going to multiply 100 times the scale factor, which is 1.25. And that will give me a 125. So my n prime will have an x value of 125. And we're about to find the y value. So I will multiply 40 times the scale factor, which is still 1.25, and that will give me 50. Very good. So my y value has a 50 as an answer. Okay? Then we're going to do the next one. I can choose any points that I want. Okay? I'm going to choose the point R. And my pre-image has a 140 for X and 120 for Y. So I will multiply 140 times the scale factor, which is 1.25, and that will give me a 175. So my R prime has a value for X of 175. Very good, we are almost there. Then I'm going to multiply my Y value, which is 120, and that I am going to multiply by my scale factor, which is 1.25, and my answer will be 150. So the Y value is 150. So if you notice, my first values, all these are my X values, and this becomes my So I hope that you notice that through the whole problem, the only constant, the only thing that never ever changed was my scale factor. My scale factor was always multiplying either X or Y, but it never ever changed. So now I want you to look at the answer choices, and you're actually looking for my new image. So we're looking for the new image, right? So these will be the numbers that I'm looking for on my answer choices. These are the ones that I want to find somewhere on my answer choices. Is that right? Okay. So if you look for those, it will be your answer letter A. Very good.